GCP storage and database service, persistent disk, reliable high performance block storage for virtual machine instances. So we have seen this, we have seen all other parameters which we are using in persistent disk already for compute service. This is, you can think of just refreshers class for 2-3 minutes. So what is persistent disk? Persistent disk is network storage for your virtual machine instances. You can have either dedicated persistent disk attached to your virtual machine, or you can have the read-only access and shared data between the virtual machines as a network attached storage. You pay for the storage which you use it from the persistent disk, and the persistent disk you can actually extend it without even stopping the virtual machine instances. So that's the persistent disk. For performance, you can actually increase, either choose if you want high performance, you can choose local SSDs, or if you want more storage for the price you pay, you can use magnetic disk. So typically good for your block storage, Google Compute Engine or container engines. You can have a snapshot for your data. Common use cases: disk for your virtual machine, sharing read-only data across multiple virtual machines, rapid and durable backup for running your virtual machines. Some of the features: you can share your data easily, you can take fast snapshot, and you can scale without interruption. So if you have attached say a persistent disk to your virtual machine and you want to increase the size, you can just go ahead and increase the size based on the requirement. The encryption, it is automatic encryption. You don't have to worry about data encryption while it is getting stored into persistent disk. You have very low price and you get really good performance using local SSDs. It is durable. You can define different volume size. It is independent volume. It is not attached to a physical hardware, or it is not inside the physical hardware. And you can do inline online resize. You can actually use this as for comparison for the pricing. For standard persistent disk, you have 4 cents to 5 cents, depends on where you are storing the data. For SSD, you have 17 cents to 23 cents. If you can use a cloud storage, and that's the best thing which you can choose from different options. But this is what you can use it for most of your work. But if at all you want to install OS, or you want to share the data inside the Kubernetes cluster, and there is a requirement to use persistent disk, the only thing is you can install operating system or bootable image inside persistent disk, which you can't do that in a cloud storage. So these are the IOPS, which again different based on the size, based on the type of disk which you use it. There are 2 storage options, typically one persistent disk and one local disk, which we already saw it. And that's it for persistent disk, guys. We already saw a persistent disk in compute service, but we'll just go ahead and explore some of the additional items if at all you want to check it.